Good evening and welcome to our next episode of Cooking with Michael.
And Barbara Walters. I've just come back from the dentist and the numbing stuff still has not worn off, so I still talk a little kind of crooked and twisted and funny looking, so...
Am I going to cry halfway through the episode? You can maybe cry by asking me.
I might make you cry.
Ask me
it
about,
depends on how many hard questions I ask you.
Baba Wawa. So anyway, we got Baba Wawa. But you know what? Actually, even more than having our special guest of Barbara Walters, is she not short? Anyway.
Oh! I think she was like 5'2".
Actually.
She was little.
Lower to the ground. Do you know what today is?
I do. It's our second anniversary.
It's our second anniversary. 2 years on the air. And people are still watching. The hell's that about?
Apparently they like seeing me make fun of you.
Apparently so. And it's 1 year for you, 2 years for me. So take a moment, look back over the last 2 years. We started with just an old laptop and a grainy camera and sound.
Oh, it was bad.
And we've gotten to, well, not a whole lot better, but a better picture, and we're still kind of annoying. But anyway.
The picture's okay as long as we don't try to zoom in.
That is true.
Then we have our editing software handicapping us.
So actually, if you want to help us with editing software, go to cookingwithmichael.us, buy some stuff so we can get editing software. Anyway, let's take a step back and think about what has been the last 2 years.
Hello, and welcome to the pilot edition, the first edition of Cooking with Michael. So today, we're going to do a great dinner that I love to make, Cornish game hen. And again, our side is going to be very simple, just a regular...
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Michael.
Okay, so we're back. Hope you like a little quick walk down memory lane. Tonight we're another great dinner, okay? But before we do that, we are going to, I have to say, as always, the sponsor's been with us the longest, Andrew, Chapel Beer and Wine. So if you're in the Germantown, Maryland area, stop in at Fox Chapel Shopping Center, go to Chapel Beer and Wine. See Andrew. He has the best selection, best prices, and he has stuck with me since day one. So thank you so much, Andrew, and stuck with us since day 365 because you only joined us a year ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, been with us. Thank you, Andrew. We love the sponsor, and of course everyone else who's jumped on board to sponsor and watched and subscribe and everything. So thank you all. You kept us going for 2 years. So here we are.
You can see we already have something starting on our hot plate.
That's right. We actually started the hot plate 3 days ago. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to make basically Irish steak. Now, what's Irish steak? Oh, first of all, we're going to drink our Pinot Grigio, which is not Irish. It's actually Italian. But what makes it Irish is we're going to be drunk. What makes it Irish? It's the sauce I make, we're actually making with Jameson. Not for the alcohol, but for the taste. You can see we don't have that much Jameson left because that was for the alcohol. So anyway, but it's real simple.
That's why we're not drinking Jameson now, because
We've already been drinking
we
it.
need to have some left for the steak.
Right. So real quick, real easy, the ingredients we're going to use a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, some parsley. Why?
Because presentation is very important.
Thank you, Golden Rose. An onion, we actually use a shallot this time because we realized we get the big onion and we waste half of it, so we have a shallot smaller. Fresh garlic. Oh my God, we didn't use the
yes,
garlic.
and there's a reason why for this, which we will get to.
We'll get to that. Anyway, fresh garlic clove cut in half. Jameson. Now you want about a quarter cup of Jameson, salt and pepper, and of course ribeye steak. We went to our butcher today and got ourselves, I've already cut it up into planks, so to speak, and we're going to cook that very lightly, and then we're going to put the sauce, and it's going to be fantastic. So anyway, sit back, enjoy, and let's get started. First things first, we're going to use a cast iron skillet. First of all, thank you, Andrew. We're going to use our cast iron skillet. You're going to get the butter and the oil. Take about 2 tablespoons of oil and 3 tablespoons of butter. Put it in there, get it nice and melted. Then you're going to take your onions. And you're going to put it in there. And you're going to cook them until they are brown. It says, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. The recipe says it takes about 10 minutes if you look at a recipe.
Since you've got a super duper hot pan there.
Nope.
Okay. Guess we're eating plastic for dinner.
Yeah, plastic never hurt anybody except for those that hurt.
Except for everyone on the planet who has plastic.
Fuck them. So anyway, so you want to do this until it's nice and brown, okay? While we're doing this, I'm going to have Candace. Have you met her? She's been here a year. Take this, and we're going to take the fresh garlic. You cut it in half so it's nice and open, and you're going to you're going to rub the meat.
You're going to rub the cut side of the garlic onto the steak.
You're going to rub the meat. So anyway, rub all pieces of your meat. My meat. Our meat. Meat! While she's doing that, I'm going to keep stirring. I'm just going to keep stirring, just keep stirring. What do? I stir. Stir. When it gets to the point where the onions are brown and cooked, you're going to push them off to the side and not get them where the meat is going to cook. When she's done rubbing her meat, we're going to take that and we're going to basically just, basically flash cook
It
it.
changes the shape of it when you do that too.
You do
I
what?
can't believe I said that.
When you rub your meat, it changes shapes. 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, and it's actually been almost 13 for us together, but 2 years together on doing this. So, anyway, she walks right into it. So you're just going to brown the meat. You're not really going to cook it all the way because you still want it nice and rare inside. Okay, and then once that's done, we're going to take it out, and we're going to then make the sauce with the onions that's still in here. One thing I'm going to warn you about. Have a fire extinguisher nearby.
Or a fire blanket.
Because when you put the Jameson in here, the fumes are highly flammable. However, the cool thing is, if you want, you can actually pour it in there and then light the fumes. And it'll take about a minute or so to burn down. It is a really cool seared effect. Does nothing for the cooking other than just looks cool as shit. So if you're making this with your loved one, significant other, date night there, and you want to actually look really cool, do that. But just in case, have something nearby in case it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
But it should burn off pretty quickly. The flash point is quick, and you're not putting that much in there. And it's really just the vapor from the Jameson, not the actual Jameson itself.
And if you don't have a fire extinguisher or a fire blanket, a bowl of flour will do just fine. It'll smother the flame too.
Just getting ready for the onions to be done here. I'll push them off to the one side and get ready to put the garlic-coated meat. Alright, so while she's doing that, I'm going to take the ones that have been rubbed. And I'm basically just going to, after I put this aside, I'm going to go ahead and just put the meat in. And again, just brown it. You want to do the best you can not to get the meat mixed with the onions, but it's going to happen because your skill just is not that big. Unless you've got a very big skill to go with your big meat. Take about 2 to 4 minutes for the meat to be fully browned all the way around. Turning it ever so slightly in order to make sure you get it completely brown around. Oh, hi. Didn't make sure you're still there. Sorry. Oops.
How's the steak?
It's coming along. So again, I'm just turning it just to keep it going so it doesn't brown, burn on one side and brown and not on the other. So just keep flipping your meat. So I would say probably another couple minutes, and then we can take the meat out and put it on the plate, and then we can make our sauce, which will only take about 2 to 4 minutes after that, and then it's food. Now, with that said, a couple of sides. We'll probably have mashed potatoes with it, but you can do asparagus.
Baked potato.
Baked, yeah, would be good. What we're going to take some of it out slowly at a time, but just to show you what it looks like.
Tall people, tall people, tall.
You can see it's brown all the way around.
Showing off, tall people, tall people.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the hot plate back up and get ready to put in the quarter cup of Jameson. Get the Jameson ready. Quarter cup.
You're too much of a lightweight for that. You can't handle that.
Jameson. We're going to go ahead and pour the third cup now.
It's a quarter cup.
And you want to cook that for just 2 to 4 minutes or so. What I'm going to do is get my plate. This is how easy this is.
Ooh, cabbage would be a really good side with this.
Sprinkle the parsley on first. Why are we using parsley?
This presentation is very important.
Just wanted to hear you say it again. A little salt to taste, a little pepper to taste. Turn the oven off.
Stove.
Skillet, whatever the hell this thing is. Take a little bit of this. Pour it on top. Alright. And we're gonna let Candace take the first bite, because if it's bad, it's her problem, not mine. Sorry.
Ooh, that's good.
Try it.
I think the shallot was a good choice. It adds a little sweetness to it, but not too much.
That's Irish steak. Little Jameson, little Pinot Grigio. No, little Jameson, salt, pepper, ribeye steak, some parsley, onions, and butter and vegetable oil, all in a skillet. Takes about 10 minutes to make, if that. And at the end of the day, you have yourself a great date night dinner. Again, a couple of things. If you want to have a little bit of show, you can take a barbecue lighter. You can light the Jameson. It'll do a flash for about a second or two. Makes it look really, really cool when you're trying to, you know, with the date night spouse loved one. So
just make sure your date is not leaning over too closely.
and make sure your meat's not close enough to the flame either. That could really ruin your night. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Thank you so much for the last 2 years. It's been a pleasure showing you how we do things for the last 2 years. So, but thank you so much. Let us know what you think. Try it, love it. Share with everyone you know, everyone you don't know, everyone you like.
People you hate.
People you hate. Your family, which sometimes falls under that people you hate. Oh, sorry, just kidding. Friends, co-workers, people on the street. So, you know, share it, keep watching, keep loving, check out our merchandise, go to our website, cookingwithmichael.us. The more we can sell, the more we can keep doing this and keep doing what we love. So, hope you enjoyed the food, hope you've enjoyed the food the last 2 years. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you every Saturday night, next Saturday night, 8 p.m. on Cooking with Michael.
And Candace.
And not Michael Walters?
No, the numbness has started to wear off now.
Okay, then it's and Candace. Candace is back.
Woohoo, I'm back.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night.
So, how's my meat coming?
About halfway.
It's been a long time.
It's old meat.
Ooh. That one hurt. I mean, it's true. but
You walked
that
into
one,
it.
That one hurt.
Is it really a quarter cup?
Oops. Yeah, it's perfect.
It's not a quarter cup, honey. It's a little short.
You're a little short. It's
Yeah.
exactly a quarter cup.
No, it's not. You've got to look at your measurements from level, not from all the way up here.
I look at it level. I know how to look at the level, and it was quarter cup.
You picked it up and you looked at it from here.
Yeah, now it's almost a half cup or a third cup. It's almost a third
It's
cup.
not.
All right, whatever. We're gonna go ahead.